Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. When we left off last time, we were on board the Ebon Hawk, getting ready to head off planet. I was going to talk to all of our teammates first. But before we do that, I do want to check with this guy, because he's one that was concerned about Mandalorian raiders, so I wanted to see if he has anything else he needed to say. Okay, so yeah, he wanted to ask a question. He represents that guy, daughter kidnapped by raiders. Still nothing, huh? Because I took care of all of the Mandalorians on Tatooine. Am I missing something here? No, not here. Here's where I meant. There was a data pad from them that I didn't check, but I assumed it was just the same as what we had before. It's Calo Nord. Star map, Tatooine. It's looking like all we've got right now. I was really hoping that was something. Well, back to the ship then. We'll talk to everyone and then we'll head out. So, Canderous, we already heard your story. Let's go. Mission. Anything more to say?
What can I do for you?
First let's get a security spike.
No problem. Just so happen. Anything else?
Can I get another one?
No problem.
Fantastic. Maybe one more?
No problem. Anything else? No problem.
She's flush with them. Fantastic.
No problem. Anything else you need? Nope. Anything else you need?
Okay. More and more. But we'll stop for now. Do you... Not the plan. I don't care about that. I want to talk to you about your brother.
I've been thinking about Lena and what she said about Griff. You know, how he was always blaming other people for his problems. There might be something to what she said.
Yeah. Figured that was the case, but it was going to take you a little bit to come around to it. So... I don't know, saying this, like, okay, it's true, he may not be perfect. He is her brother, I understand that, but as a response to that, it sounds almost like I'm kind of contradicting her, so... You mean you believe her story now?
No, of course not. Not really. But what if it was his idea to leave me behind? I'm not saying Griff would just abandon me, but maybe he did want to leave me behind. Just temporarily, you know? He might have done that if he planned on coming back later, but things don't usually work out for Griff the way he planned, you know? And that's when he'd get in trouble. He was always borrowing money he could never pay back. He might have been trying to skip out on his debts when he left Harris. He would have to leave his little sister behind so it would look like he was coming back.
So he sacrificed you to save his own hide. That is the case, but we'll try this instead. Kind of like how you came to Terrace in the first place.
Yeah. Well, no. Not exactly. Look, all I'm trying to say is that the more I think back, the more I realize I might be idolizing my brother a bit.
A bit.
Not seeing all his faults. I still want to find him. I need to see him again. It's just that I'm not sure how I'll react when I do.
That's a pretty valid concern. Well, do we be tough with her and tell her we think he's kind of a piece of crap? Or we'll be understanding. When the time comes, you'll know what to say, Mission. Which isn't true. Sometimes awkward times come and you don't know what to say, but maybe it'll help her feel better.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't want to judge him yet. Maybe Lena was lying. Or maybe she wasn't. All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine and see what he has to say about where my brother is now.
We certainly will. And actually, that's probably the smartest plan. Wait and see what he has to say, then make a decision. Well, that's it for Mission for now. No, that just goes... No, this goes somewhere useful. I get all mixed up on the ship. Alright, I don't think there's really a lot of point to talking to T3M4. They put the obnoxious sounding ones in the same room. He does his Wookiee moans and he does his loud beep beep beeps. Okay, we'll try one more time. And if he's got nothing new to say... Oh, I do want a programming spike. I forgot he does that. No, it's the same. One more spike. Thank you. Ah, there she is. Alright, we'll talk to you first, Zaalbar, and then we'll hit up Juhani. Anything you'd like to say to me for now? Oh, I do want a grenade first. You got a bunch already. You really don't want these things banging around together. Use some up first. Alright. Anything more to say about yourself? No. Fair enough. When we get to the Wookiee world, that's one of the places we needed to go to, right? They said something about a Wookiee... Kashyyyk? I bet you'll talk then. Juhani, how's it going?
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the grove.
I thought you already did.
It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you. It's nothing. It's... Next time you try something like that, I'll kill you. It isn't nothing, but... Well, that's the nicest thing to say, so I guess we'll pick that.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Unlikely, no. Do not worry, Juhani. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Anything more to say?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
We could ask about our feelings, but how did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting.
Well, I asked about it, so just tell me.
Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
It goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Oh, where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread.
That's
But
not
we
very
had
specific.
heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored, huh?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Tatooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Actually, we have a fair amount of time, because we're going to get the spaceship going, and then we've got travel time to New Planet, so you and I could chat it up.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
She might be about done. Could we talk?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Are you doing all right?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Understandably. Why? What is wrong? Well, she was heading towards being a Sith. That's what's wrong. Perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the Council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
If I see you begin to slip back, I will intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Okay, and I think that's probably all she's got, so we'll let her be for now. Where do I need to go? This way. No one's over here. And is anyone back in here? Oh, this is how we're gonna take off. Yeah, and you're the last ones I need to talk to, right? I'm not forgetting anybody, am I? No. Okay. We'll start with Bastila.
How can I help?
You have something you want to ask me?
I do. How did you know?
Well, your face is all scrunched up like a Kinrath pub. Educated guess from the way you keep staring.
I'm a Jedi. I am far too disciplined to betray my emotions with outward physical displays. We both know the real reason you have some idea of what I'm thinking, the bond we share.
Maybe.
Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me.
Excuse
a
you?
Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
You could warn me when I do something bad. Think once for dark side, twice for light. What do you think I should do, Bastila?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control.
A degree? I have
sincerely
given
hope
all
you can
kinds of people
maintain
my
these traits
credits
in
and
future.
helped everyone
We
we've come
must all
across.
resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
Why are you getting so upset?
I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned. For you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
And vice versa. Yeah, it works both ways, doesn't it? So, you can help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I think you do best to support. I don't really need your advice or guidance, since you're awfully a new Jedi as well. You have your own failings to work on, Bastila, but we'll be nice. I would appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Alright, there was also an
How can I
option
help?
about a dream. Let's talk about that dream.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
Oh, that's so many conversation topics. Do you think we'll receive more?
With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance...
What do you think Malak and Revan were doing?
I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further.
Why did we dream of
Perhaps
Malak
because we
and Revan?
desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
Isn't it a bit convenient to dream about our enemies? It does seem so, but what do you mean by a trace?
They did something important here. Of that, I am certain. It may be simply that we are sensitive to that event, or it may not. We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to, or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
Okay, then. I guess I don't understand why we shared this
Are you
vision.
wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place?
Both.
To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near-physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
But how did our fates become linked? It's fate. Fate decides. I guess that's it.
As you wish.
That's enough of those questions. Karth, your turn.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Are you still feeling out of the loop? Oh, he doesn't even have anything to say.
You
He's
got it.
done. Well then, where's somewhere around here is a control panel? It's a little tricky because sometimes you have to stand just so for your to be able to select things. There we go. See, like it was right there, and we were standing there a minute ago. It didn't give me the option, but now we've got it. So we could go to Tatooine. Yavin. Kashyyyk. Korriban. Tatooine. Manan. Oh, Tatooine's where we are. So these are the places we can go. I kind of want to go to Yavin just to see what's way out there, but I feel like we should go to Tatooine because then we can follow up about Mission's brother. Plus, there's Jawas there. Let's do it. Oh, what's this?
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak, he served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
Yeah, I'm curious
An
about that too.
eyewitness, Lord Malak.
Oh, this fella. This is
Calo
why we
Nord, a
couldn't
bounty
pillage your
hunter, was
remains
there
and
when
get your
Bastila and
weapons and
Karth
such.
escaped the planet.
You weren't dead.
Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
Yeah, it is.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Ooh. So Malak's on to us now, eh? What is that? Starforge, right? Alright, let's disembark.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Tatooine. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Well, the star maps are from 20,000 years ago, so maybe back then it had more going on than blowing sand. Yeah, maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past.
Yeah?
Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Alright then. Let's go check it out. Oh, you got something to say, huh? I was checking our supplies in the cargo hold. Something's not right. Oh? What do you mean? Someone's been into the emergency stash of food. Oh, mission and I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything about it. Do we have a stowaway? You might want to check out the food stores the next time you're in the cargo hold. Well, we're going to need to do that right now then. When we remember where the cargo hold is. Back here, maybe? No. Alright, this one up here. Strangely, the food storage seems to have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be some other explanation. We'll examine it more closely. There are no half-eaten or torn packages to indicate the theft was from pests or vermin. It looks more like some unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids on your stores. Whoever the thief is, they've managed to avoid detection by you or your companions so far. Maybe a thorough search of the ship will reveal the stowaway. Well, there is that secret panel that we couldn't open last time. In here. Without the proper codes, you'll not be able to open it. So where do I get the codes? And then I think all of these were empty. No codes here. Smack it with a lightsaber. Hey, you, get out of there. There's someone hiding in our ship. Okay, conduct a search. So, I suppose this means it wants us to look all over the place. Every other room as well, and maybe we'll find something I missed. Alright, I'm willing to give it a go. It's just T3. Are there any codes in here? Or do you have anything more to say about it, Zaalbar? Nope, he doesn't. This is just Juhani's area. Oh, you think you hear the soft patter of footsteps behind you. Who's there? I know there's someone in this ship. Oh, nothing here. Alright, we're going to solve this mystery, but we'll do it next time. I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Come back next time and we will find the stowaway on this ship.